Thank you for your introduction. Hello everyone, my name is Shintaro. Today I'd like to talk about the appropriate night routine for falling asleep as soon as possible. This is the outline. At first, let's move on to the introduction. Suddenly, do you often have difficulties falling asleep at night? Please look at this pie chart. This graph shows the result of the questionnaire survey about how much time do answers take to fall asleep after they are closing their eyes at night. According to, I took this questionnaire survey to 40 university students. According to this pie chart, we can see that about a quarter of them take more than half an hour to fall asleep at night. If it takes about 15 minutes, it won't be a problem. But in the worst case, it can take as long as 1 hour. In addition to that, according to Ms. model study in 2013, it was found that 40% of the students answered that they have difficulties falling asleep at night. For these reasons, I decided to research about this thing. The purpose of this research is to find out the appropriate time condition about night activities. This time, I focused on taking a bath and having dinner, because they are one of the most important night activities for us to make our body relaxed, suitable for falling asleep. Then I took 2 more questionnaire survey about the sleep to the same 40 university students. First, please look at this pie chart. This graph shows the result of the questionnaire survey about how many hours before sleeping do they take a bath. According to this pie chart, we can see that approximately 40% of them take a bath 1 or 2 hours before sleeping. Considering the answer of individual students to this questionnaire survey with 1, shown from figure 1, it was found that 2/3 of the students who take more than half an hour to fall asleep take a bath 1 or 2 hours before sleeping. Also, according to the Ministry of Health, Labor and Welfare, doing that 2 or 3 hours before sleeping is better, because we can get enough time to lower our body temperature to a proper level for falling asleep as soon as possible. Second, please look at this pie chart. This graph shows the result of the questionnaire survey about how many hours before sleeping do they have dinner. According to this pie chart, we can see that 50% of them have dinner 1 or 3 hours before sleeping. Considering the answer of all of the questionnaire survey, it was found that only 5 students have dinner after taking a bath. Also, all of them finish taking a bath 3 hours before sleeping, and none of them take more than half an hour to fall asleep. As a reason of this result, 2 factors can be thought. The first is the same to what I said before. The second is that they can avoid indigestion by finish taking a bath before having dinner. It is caused by the concentration of the blood on the surface of our body. Based on this result, I conducted 1 experiment. The purpose of this experiment was to find out the appropriate combination of time condition about taking a bath, having dinner, and soaking in a bathtub for falling asleep earlier. Then I'll introduce the methods. This experiment was conducted for a total of 48 days. In this experiment, I measured the time to take and fall asleep after closing my eyes in each condition by using the application Sleep Master. This figure shows one example of the measurement by it. In this experiment, there were 2 time conditions about taking a bath. First, the time to take a bath was set 1 hour and a half, 3 hours, and 4 hours and a half before sleeping. The time to close my eyes was unfound at 0 o'clock, so it means taking a bath at 19:30, 21, 22:30, respectively. Second, the length of the time of soaking in a bathtub was set 0, 15, 30, 45 minutes. In this experiment, 0 minutes means only taking a shower. In addition to this, each condition was divided into 2 columns, whether having dinner 1 hour before taking a bath or after taking a bath. The measurements combining these 3 conditions was conducted 2 times on each, and I compared the average time. Then please look at these tables. These tables show the result of the question these tables show the result of the measurement in each condition. According to this table, we can see that the best combination of time condition was this. On the other hand, the worst one was this. Also, as you can see in these tables, so every time in the condition of only taking a shower was over 20 minutes. As a result, this experiment shows that when it comes to falling asleep earlier, we should take a bath 3 hours before sleeping and soaking in a bathtub for more than 15 minutes and have dinner 1 hour before sleeping. Have dinner 1 hour before taking a bath. Finally, let's move on to the conclusion. The purpose of this experiment was to find out the appropriate time condition about taking a bath and having dinner. In conclusion, the time condition about taking a bath discovered from questionnaire survey and experiment coincide. So, taking a bath 3 hours before sleeping can be recommended in order to fall asleep earlier. On the other hand, the time condition about having dinner discovered from questionnaire survey and experiment did not coincide. So as for this, more detailed research is needed. In this research, there are many points which should be improved, like this. So in the next project, I'd like to review the best time condition about having dinner, which is best for falling asleep early. This is reference. Thank you for listening.